Welcome to this Watery Flow class. Lovely to see you all. We are actually going to start this class standing. We don't often do that. If you'd like to join me standing, just facing me. Yeah, it'd be great to have bare feet if you can. Take a little bit of time to just make contact with your feet. Your feet could be hip distance apart or potentially a little bit more. It's quite a watery flow today. I'd like you to come maybe with your hands over your lower belly to closing your eyes for just a few breaths, just to center. Just taking a few moments to feel the ground through your feet. Noticing if there's a similar weight pouring down both feet, or if there's more weight from one side to the other. And do you tend to roll back towards the heels of your feet, or do you tend to roll forwards to the balls of your feet? Take a few moments to notice. And noticing the quality of your breath, how you're feeling this evening. Softening your facial muscles, really grounding through the feet. And I'd like you to imagine your pelvic cavity. So the front of your pelvis, the back, and the two sides are forming like a bowl, and your pelvic floor. A bowl which we could imagine, just for the purposes of the practice for now, is filled with water. And then taking your hands to your hips, either with your eyes open or closed, still feeling this watery content of your bowl. Begin to move your hips to the right, behind you, your whole pelvis, to the left, and in front of you. And be quite intuitive with these movements. We're just feeling very sensitively in to this circling of the whole pelvis. You might feel the water in your bowl swilling around a little bit. And you might find that your circles start really tiny and stay really tiny, or they might begin to explore a little bit more in all directions. Notice how the weight pours from one foot to the other as you circle. Beautiful. And then taking a few moments to circle in the opposite direction. Breathing fluidly as you go. Relaxing the shoulders, the jaw. And then come to a still point. And I want you to imagine as you inhale and you tilt your pelvis forwards, as if you're going to spill water out of your bowl. And as you exhale, you're going to scoop the water back in again as you tilt your pelvis back. So your knees can be soft. So it's this pelvic tilting we often do on our back, but we're doing it standing. And as you inhale and you pour forwards, your belly softens. And as you exhale and you scoop back, there's a little bit of engagement from the pelvic floor and the lower abdomen. And at this stage, if you'd like to, you could contract the back of your throat a little bit, constrict it, and start breathing an ujjayi ocean breath. Noticing if your movement is smooth or if it's perhaps a little bit interrupted, a little bit obstructed. I'm just taking a few more rounds. So good for the lower back. So good for all the little muscles and tissues around the hips and the pelvis. And then coming to still point and taking a few breaths just to feel the body. How alive do you feel in this area of the lower belly and hips? On the next breath in, sweeping your arms up. And breathe out, fold. Bend your knees for now. Fingers to the floor or to your shins. And on a breath in, straighten your legs and lift your chest. And breathe out, fold again. We're coming to half sun salutations. And then palms together, breathe in, come all the way up. And breathe out, hands to your heart. Let's take a few more. Breathing in, sweep up. And breathe out, fold. Find your rhythm. Breathe into your half forward fold, Ardha Uttanasana. And breathe out, fold completely. And breathe in, come all the way up. And hands to your heart, breathe out. Breathing in, lift. Ujjayi breath, breathe out, fold. Breathe into flat back. And breathe out, fold. Breathing in, come all the way up, press into your feet. Breathe out, hands to your heart. Let's just take one more, lovely and fluid in the spine. Breathe in. And breathe out, fold. Breathe into half forward fold. And breathe out, fold completely. Waking up the hamstrings. And then breathing in, come all the way up. And breathe out, hands to your heart. And take a moment to feel the body here. And then taking your hands back down to your hips. And from the right kind of front hip crest here, just in the front of the hips, these little bones, we're going to lead the movement with these little bones. We're going to draw a circle with the right bone in a clockwise direction. And then draw a circle with the left bone in an anti-clockwise direction. So we're making a figure of 8 movement here. You can take your feet a bit wider apart if that feels better. And you can bend into your knees and just allow your shoulders to move with you. You can even release your arms away from the body. So you come into this figure of 8 movement, very fluid, very watery. Breathe. Remember your shoulders, each shoulder follows the hip. And make it really delicious, make it quite pleasurable. This is quite a sensual movement, this spiraling of the pelvis, the whole spine and the shoulders. Really soft in the hands, soft in the wrists. Wonderful. And then just gradually still that down. Take a moment to feel the body. Then we're going to draw a circle with the left hip in a clockwise direction. This is a bit more awkward, yeah. And then anti-clockwise with the right. Clockwise with the left and anti-clockwise with the right. So it's quite awkward for me to do this. I don't know about you. And just join in with your shoulders and your arms whenever you find that you're ready. Remember the water in your pelvis, the pelvic bowl. Some of you might feel this in your knees. Make it comfortable, make it fluid. A few more moments. Where do you notice that you get a little bit caught up in yourself, and where do you notice that it's fluid? Lovely. And then slowing that down. Maybe closing your eyes, hands on your belly, just to feel the body, feel the breath. And then meeting me at the front of your mat again. And on a breath in, reaching up. And breathing out, fold. And breathe into your flat back. And breathe out, step back to plank. And take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, drop your knees and come all the way down over the front of the body. Forehead is down, but lift your hands off the floor about 5 centimeters. On the next breath in, peel your chest and your head up. And breathe out, come down. Breathe in, come up. And breathe out, come down. One more time, really activate the back muscles. Push your big toes and pubic bone into the mat. And then exhale, come down with your hands as well. Take a breath in and out here. And then lightly pressing into your hands, roll your shoulders up to the ears and back to peel the chest up for a cobra. Head comes last. And take 3 breaths here. Take 1 more breath in and then breathe out, come down. Curl your toes under. Inhale to all fours and exhale, meet me in a downward dog. And take a few breaths to feel your way in your downward dog this evening. Spreading your fingers. Not pushing too hard in the hands, just using your hands as a support. So you feel a lightness as you lift your bottom, you lift your sitting bones. 3 more breaths. Lovely long in the side body. 1 more breath in and exhaling, drop your knees. Beautiful. Can you make sure that your left hand is directly under your left shoulder? And take your right hand and right leg out. So, right foot behind you, right hand in front of you. And with a little bit of engagement of your abdominal core, what is it like to lift up your right arm? Oh, I'm not even sure I can do it. Right arm and right leg. And breathe here. You might need to take your left foreleg to the side a bit to help you balance. And really reach through the right fingertips and through the right toes. Inhale. And then exhale, place your hand in your knee back down again. And now only sliding the right leg away. Keep the hand where it is. And inhale, lift the leg as you open your chest. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift your leg, open your chest. Exhale, knee to armpit. Inhale, extend the leg. And exhale, right foot comes over to the left, look over your left shoulder, pressing into the toes. Inhale, sweep the right leg up behind you. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift the leg. Remember your ujjayi, breathing knee to armpit, really shortening the side waist. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, leg to the left, look over your left shoulder, lovely little stretch. And last time, inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Knee to armpit. Inhale, lift. Exhale, leg to the left, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, lift your leg up behind you, and exhale, bring the knee round to your armpit, and then step the right foot forwards. Gorgeous. If you need to cushion your back knee, of course, cushion it. And I've got both hands inside my right foot, but you might just want to try the right hand on the outside. You see what's good for your body. And then inhale, rock forwards a little here. And exhale, half monkey, pull that right hip back and the toes. Inhale forwards, lovely and rocking and fluid, remember. Exhale, pull back. Lovely. Inhale, rock forwards. Exhale, pull back, and let's take 3 breaths here. And you can move around a little bit, separate your sitting bones. Pull your little toe edge of your foot towards you. Amazing. And then breathe in, come forwards. And exhale, take your right hand outside the foot now. Curl under the back toes and lift the knee. I want you to really power through that back leg. But I want a lightness in your upper body. Really roll the shoulders back, lighten the neck. And take a few breaths, sinking into your hips. Smiling and relaxed around the jaw and the cheeks. One more breath in. And as you exhale, drop the back knee again. Release the toes. And inhale, sweep your arms up. And take just a few breaths here. There's a little bit of pulling together of the front heel and the back knee, like a little scissoring, which might help you engage your lower belly. Maybe your head comes up, maybe not, and really energize into your fingertips. Take a full breath in, and then exhale, hands come down. Curl under the back toes. Just take another breath in and out here. And then slide your way back to a downward dog. From this downward dog, ripple to plank. If you need to drop your knees, but I quite like you to come into an upward dog here, where you just release the pelvis down. I'm keeping my toes curled under, but you could flip them over as well. So there's a little bit of pushing into the heels of the hands as you drop the pelvis. And take a couple of breaths. You can even swing the pelvis from side to side. Take a full breath in, and then everybody drop the knees, release the toes, and draw yourself back to child's pose. Few breaths here. Really softening the back of the neck and the shoulders, the wrists. And it's going to be up to you if you want to stay with your Ujjayi breath or if you want to move in and out of it. That's absolutely fine. And then when you're ready, please meet me on all fours again. And now we take the left hand and the left foot, left hand forward, left foot behind us. So you know what's coming. I'm swiveling my right foreleg a little bit to the right as I lift my left arm and left leg. And breathe here. Pointing your toes, stretching through the fingers. And as you breathe freely, feel the engagement of your abdomen to support you here. One more breath in, and then place the hand and the knee back down again. Well done. Sliding the right foot away. Breathing in, lift the leg, open the chest as you extend the spine. Exhale, knee to nose as you flex the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to armpit, shortening the side waist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left foot to the right side as you look over your right shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Remember your Ujjayi. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to armpit. Inhale, lift. Exhale, foot to the right, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to armpit. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring your foot round to the right, look over your right shoulder. And inhale, lift. And exhale, bring your knee right round to the armpit. And with the last bit of effort, step the foot forwards. Choosing if you want both hands inside the foot or not. And you might find you want to slide away that right knee a little bit. So you just find a comfortable position here. And then inhale, rock forward slightly. And exhale, half monkey, left hip comes back. Pull your toes towards you. You feel that in the hamstrings. Inhale, tilt forwards, rock forwards. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, rock forwards. Exhale, rock back and stay for 2 or 3 breaths. Pull the little toe edge of your foot towards the hip. So you keep pulling the hip out a little bit here. Breathe. And then inhale, come forwards. Exhale, place your left hand outside the foot and lift the back knee for your runner's lunge. And we're really looking for a lovely long spine. Strong back leg, but soft around the shoulders. Breathe. Take a full breath in. And now exhale, drop the knee. Release the toes and breathe in, come up. And breathe out here. Remember that slight scissoring from your left heel to your right knee. See if you can follow the front of your spine to very tenderly bring you into a little bit of a back bend, if that is right for you. Energizing into your fingertips, long in the side body, beautiful, Anjaneyasana. Take a breath in. And then take your both hands down around the front foot and curl under the back toes. Take up just a nice breath in and out here. Breathing in and meet me back in a downward dog. And come straight to plank. Take a breath in and then release the pelvis down towards the floor. So only your hands and your feet are in contact with the floor, unless you can't do upward dog for any reason. You need to be quite strong in the arms. You can just tilt the pelvis, rock the pelvis from side to side here a little bit of a swinging. And then follow the spine up the front and take that little curl. Lovely breath in. Exhale, drop your knees. And bring yourself back to rest in child's pose. Maybe arms wrapped around the body this time. And settle, soften, melt a little. Come to your breath. Wonderful. And then meet me again on all fours, and we're going to take that whole sequence again on each side. Really lovely for warming everything up. So it's the right arm and the right leg are going to lift. Just for a few breaths. Don't hold the breath. You're really lengthening the side body here as well as you pull from the fingers and pull from the toes. Inhale. And exhale, place your hand and your knee down. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, knee to armpit. Inhale, up. Exhale to the left, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to armpit. Inhale, up. Exhale to the left, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to armpit. Inhale, up. Exhale to the left, look over your left shoulder. And then inhale, up. And exhale, bring your knee to your armpit and step the foot forwards. We're going a little bit quicker this time. Inhale, rock forwards. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, rock forwards. Exhale, draw back. Stay steady with the breath. Inhale, rock forwards. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, rock forwards. Exhale, place your hand outside the right foot. Come to your lunge. And you have a choice here. You could drop the back knee, or this time you might like to come all the way up with the back knee lifted. Just taking a couple of breaths, either in Anjaneyasana or Ashta Chandrasana, crescent lunge. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, hands come down, knee comes down if it was lifted, toes are curled. Slide back to downward dog. And then ripple forwards to plank. And either drop your knees or drop your hips. Take 3 breaths here. Following the front of your spine as you retract the shoulder blades down the spine. 1 more breath in. And then exhale, drop your knees. Come to child. Come to feeling the breath and the body. And then when you're ready, coming to all fours. This is the last time we take it to the left. It might be quite a lot for some people's wrists. You can always make little fists with your hands if you need to. And take the left hand, the left foot out before you lift them. And you reach forwards and you reach behind you, breathing here. One more breath in. Exhale, hand and knee come back down. Well done. On a breath in, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to armpit. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the right, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, lift. Knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Knee to armpit. Inhale, lift. Beautiful what I can see. Exhale, foot to the right, look over your right shoulder. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. It's really good to repeat all these movements to really limber and get warm. Lift, knee to armpit. Inhale, lift. Foot to the right, look over your right shoulder. And then inhale, lift. Knee to armpit and step the left foot forwards. And on a breath in, rocking forwards. Lovely and open heart. And exhale, pull back. And inhale, rock forwards. And exhale, pull back. And inhale, rock forwards. And exhale, draw back. Well done. And then breathe in, rock forwards. Take your left hand outside the foot. Lift the back knee. Toes are curled under. Really, really soften the back of the heart, the back of the neck. And choose if you drop the back knee or if you come up into your high lunge. Breathing fully and expansively here. Take a full breath in. And then we'll all meet with the back knee down. Toes curled under. Downward dog. And ripple forwards to plank for the last time. And choose if you're going to drop your knees or if you fancy another upward dog. I'm going to flip my toes over this time and really press into the heels of the hands and the toes. And from there, find a little back bend. It's a lovely opening for the whole of the tissues around the front of the pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees. Come and rest in child's pose. Any child's pose of your choice. Really finding your way into lovely soothing breath as your breath steadies. Jaw relaxes, tongue is relaxed, eyes are soft. Wonderful. And we're going to transition to standing, so you could just come straight up, or you might like to come via downward dog. Walking your hands and your feet towards each other and rolling yourself up. And facing the long end of your mat, take a moment, so we're back where we started. Just take a moment, hands to your belly, just to feel the body now. The hips, the pelvis, the legs and the feet. And inhaling, sweep your arms over your head. And exhale, jump your feet out and bring your hands to your heart for goddess pose. Your toes are out, your knees are in line with your toes. And tuck the tailbone under. And take a few breaths here, really pushing into the heels. Take a full breath in, and as you exhale, take your hands inside your thighs. Well, I'm on my thighs, but my fingers are pointing inwards. Take a breath in, both arms are straight, and then exhale, push the left thigh away as you look over your right shoulder. And then inhale, come back to the middle. And exhale, push the right thigh away as you look over your left shoulder. And take a couple like this from side to side. Really working into the inside of the thighs, into the groin. Next time you come back to the center, bring your hands to your heart. Let's take 3 breaths here, really dropping, tuck the tailbone under. Keep pushing your knees out rather than allowing them to fall in. Take a full breath in, and now pull yourself forwards, take your heels out. And feel your pelvis, separate your sitting bones, lovely and full and of water, although you're emptying it now, but feel the breadth of your pelvis. Wonderful. From here, walk your hands around to your right foot, your right ankle. If you can, keep your left leg straight. Take an inhale to lengthen the spine, and then exhale, pull yourself over the right leg. And take a few breaths, lovely long spine, and easing your way into the back of the right leg. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, take both hands inside the right foot. Lift the right toes off, take the right toes out a little bit. As you bend into the right knee and lift your left toes off the floor. Skandasana. So we're not trying to lift the hands, we're just lifting the toes off the floor. Beautiful. And then very gently walk your way back into that forward fold. Toes are in. You're really lifting your sitting bones and separating them. And then bringing your hands around to the left foot. Drawing the torso over the left leg. Lovely long spine. Beautiful. Take a breath in, and then again, take the left toes out and bend into that knee and lift the right toes off the floor. Skandasana. So you've got lovely stretch inside the right leg here. Take a few breaths in and out. And then turn around. You're probably going to face, I don't know where you're facing, but I'm turning to face the left foot with both hands inside the left foot. And you could turn the palms up, you could come down on your forearms, if that's right for you. If you need to, bring the right knee down. And breathe here. There's a lot going on in the lower body. Take a full breath in. And now everybody drop the back knee. Come back on your hands. And we come back to our Anjalayasana. Inhale. Sweep the arms up. But this time we twist. Exhale to the left. Take the top of your right arm outside the left knee. And make a fist of your right hand, placing the left hand on top. And you're looking over your left shoulder. Take a few breaths here. Really relaxing in the jaw. And if you press your arm and your leg against each other, it will give you a little bit of a lever, lovely massage for all of the contents of your abdomen. On the next inhale, look forwards. And exhale, join me in a plank. Inhale here. And then exhale, drop your knees, roll over the front of the body. And peel the chest up on an inhale into a mini cobra. And exhale, find your downward dog. Wonderful. Looking in between your hands, step your right foot forwards. And take both hands inside the right foot. And either stay here or come down on your forearms, palms facing up for this gecko pose. A few breaths here. And don't be too rigid, you can move around a bit. Remember, it's a watery practice. Take a full breath in and a long breath out. And then straighten up your arms, drop the back knee. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And then we take that twist to the right. Fist of your left hand, right hand on top. And take a few breaths where you look over your right shoulder. How's the breath? And can you find softness here within the effort? Lovely. One more breath in. And then exhale, look down. Both hands around the front foot. And lightly step yourself forwards to stand half forward fold. Take an inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. And inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart. And take a breath here. And then taking a nice stride with the right foot. You're facing the long end of your mat. Your right foot is out, your left foot is in. And we're going to come into Utthita Trikonasana triangle pose. So really engage the muscles of the legs and inhale, lengthen to the right. Exhale, hinge. Look over your left shoulder and maybe take the left arm up. Please remember it's a side bend, not a forward fold. Breathe. Take a full breath in. As you breathe out, look down and bend into that front knee. And bring yourself to warrior two. And quite likely, you'll need to separate your feet a bit more and turn the left foot in. Front heel in line with the instep. And breathe here. Tip your pelvis back slightly as if you're trying to recuperate some water rather than pouring it forwards. Take a breath in and then breathe out. Take your right hand inside the foot to the floor and inhale, straight, peel away your left arm towards the ceiling and breathe. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring your left hand down, lift the back heel now, place the left hand down and take a little twist to the right. Quite light and buoyant in this twist. Take a full breath in and then exhale, both hands inside the right foot. Bring yourself around to face the long end of your mat in a forward fold. Just a few breaths here. Lovely and buoyant in the pelvis. Bend the knees a little bit as you come up. Inhale. Exhale, take your left foot out. And we'll take triangle to the left. Reach, 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 reach. You're hugging your muscles to the leg bones. Then hinge. Then spin the chest and look over your right shoulder as you lift the hand. Can you feel your right shoulder blade in the spine? Take an inhale. Exhale, look down to the left foot. Bend into that knee and lift yourself lightly into warrior two, just arranging your feet as you need to. And breathe and feel the pose. Really relax the shoulders. Tilt your pelvic bowl back. So we're not looking for an arch in the lower back, we're looking to flatten the lower back, if anything. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, left hand inside the foot. Inhale, lift the right arm. Strong back leg. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, both hands come down. Lift the back heel as you plant the right hand down and take a lovely light twist to the right. Beautiful. Take an inhale here. Exhale, plant your left hand down. Bend lightly in the back knee and step forwards to a half forward fold. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart, and take a moment to feel the body now. Feel the breath. And come to facing the long end of your mat. Inhale, take your arms over your head. And exhale, jump to goddess. Toes are out, pressing into the heels of your feet, scooping the tailbone under. Take a breath in, exhale, hand to your thighs. Breathe in here. Exhale, push the right thigh away as you look over your left shoulder. Inhale to the front. Exhale, push the left thigh away as you look over your right shoulder. And take a couple more. Getting right into the ribs, getting right into the shoulders as well. And next time you come to the front, hands to your heart. And just take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, and then exhale, pour yourself forwards, heels come out. And take a few breaths here, really lifting your sitting bones up and behind you, up and away. The whole of your upper body now is pouring like a cascade of water out of the pelvis. When you're ready, walk your hands around to the left foot. I'm holding the outside of the foot and the ankle to draw my body, my upper body, over the leg. Stay steady with the breath. And then take both hands inside the left foot as you just move the toes out a little. And this time with the right foot, you could either leave the toes on the floor or lift them up. And let's see if we can lift our arms this time. Maybe even come into eagle arms if that's right for you. Doesn't matter which direction, just feel as you drop your left sitting bone towards the heel. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, bring yourself around to that lovely wide angled forward fold. And then take your right toes, bring your arms around the right leg. And just draw yourself towards the thigh, towards the leg. Feeling now, you can probably feel it in the left ribs. Breathe. Take a breath in. As you exhale, both hands down, take the right toes out a little. Choose if your left toes come up or if you point them to the floor. Choose if your hands stay down or if you want to join me in eagle arms, take your arms the other way. And breathe. Dropping your right sitting bone towards your right heel. Take a full breath in and then exhale. Both hands in around inside the right foot as you come around with your left leg long behind you. And either take your hands to the floor or your forearms. Either drop the back knee or not. And breathe. Soften the back of your heart, the back of your neck. Take a full breath in and a long breath out. And then straightening up your arms, take your right hand outside the right foot. And you have a choice. Please listen to your body. You can drop the back knee like we did the first time round, or you keep it lifted. And we inhale and we sweep up either into Anjaneyasana or full crescent lunge. Take a breath in and then take your twist to the right. Looking over your right shoulder. Breathe. Take a full breath in. And as you breathe out, look down and meet me in a plank. Take a breath in your plank. Choose your way down to the mat. Breathing in, peel the chest up, roll the shoulders back. And breathe out, come down. As you breathe in, come up to all fours and meet me in a downward dog. And looking in between your hands, step your left foot forwards. And take both hands inside the left foot, either staying on your hands or come down on your forearms. And take a few breaths. It's really nice to have the palms up in this kind of receptive gesture. Take a full breath in and a long breath out. And straighten both arms, either drop the back knee or not. And sweep your arms up. Inhale. Exhale here. Take another inhale. And then take your twist to the left. Breathe. Very strong back leg if your knee's lifted. Listen to your body. Take a full breath in. And then look down. Drop both hands down. Bend lightly in that back knee and step yourself to a half forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold. And inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a moment, probably feeling quite warm. And then take a stride, a step with your left foot. Left foot out, right foot in slightly. And reach to the left for your triangle again. Inhale, as much length as you can before you hinge. Keep spinning the chest. Breathing here. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, look down at the left foot, bend into the knee. Rearrange your feet as you come up to your warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Soft gaze past your left fingertips. Tilt your bowl of water back. Take a breath in. And then bring your left foot down to the floor inside, hand inside the foot as you lift the right arm up. Keep spinning the chest. Take a full breath in. And then place the right hand down, lift the back heel and come into a nice light twist. Beautiful. Take a breath in. And then place the hand back inside the foot and bring yourself around to a wide angled forward fold. Just transitioning to those poses on the right hand side. Gently bend into your knees to help you come all the way up. right foot out. Strong legs, reach to the right, reach, 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 and then hinge and find your Utthita Trikonasana. Keep hugging the leg muscles to the bones. Find your breath. Take a full breath in. As you breathe out, look down at the right foot, bend into that knee. Rearrange your feet for your warrior two. Heel to instep. Relax the shoulders and the neck and the jaw. Take a breath in. And then right hand inside the right foot, lift the left arm up. Nice little spin here. Take an inhale. Exhale, plant the left hand down, lift the back heel, and take a nice little cheeky buoyant twist. Nice and light. Take an inhale. And then exhale, hand comes down. Bend lightly into that back knee and step yourself forwards. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Palms together, come all the way up. Inhale. And exhale, hands to your heart, and maybe close your eyes. One hand to the belly. And notice how you're feeling. The ground beneath your feet. Feel around the hips and the pelvis. And then inhale, sweep your arms up. And we're going to transition now. If you'd like to come down and find your downward dog. If you're feeling tired, you're going to come straight into pigeon on the right. If you'd like to join me though, you could lift the right leg, lift it high, bend the knee and peel open that right hip. You're really strong in the left arm, left foot is straight. Look under your right armpit and take a few breaths here. Fantastic preparation for pigeon. And then look forwards and bring your right knee towards your right hand, outside or inside, depends on you. If you've got any pain in the right knee, come onto your back. Take the right angle over the left knee and draw your legs towards you in a pigeon on the back. Otherwise, take a little bit of time to settle into your pigeon. So it's nice and slow from now on. We've had a hot flow, but this pigeon should feel quite juicy now, I hope. What I'd like you to do is just press into both knees and lift the pelvis up as if you're drawing the knees together. So you're hovering a bit here. And then settle in again, slide the back knee behind you. And you have a few options. You might be really tired now and want to come down and sleep in your pigeon. Or, you better face this way actually. You might like to join me in a little bit of a twisted pigeon. You walk your hands around to the right. And you place your left elbow, it's a bit like the twist we did before, but now in pigeon. Left elbow outside the right knee, hands together. Just see if you have access to this, and if you don't, come into sleeping pigeon. Look over your right shoulder and breathe. Finding softness, gentleness now. One more full breath in. And then exhale. Come back around to your sleeping pigeon to the front. Melt a little into the hips. The back of the ribs, the neck and the shoulders. Very gently straighten up your arms and just roll over onto the right buttock as you sweep your left leg around for Janushirshasana. You can always sit up on something for this. So it's the left leg extended, the right foot in. And just bring your torso around over the left leg. Bending the knee if you need to. Otherwise, breathing in long spine, soft shoulders. And breathe out, come down. We're going to do that in a little pulsing movement. 2 more times. Breathe in, come up. And breathe out, come down. And breathe in, come up. And this time, breathe out and come down to stay and to soften. Keep melting and releasing down through both hips. Try not to hold tension in the upper body. Take a full breath in and a long breath out. So you slide your hands back in and then take your right hand behind you and you're going to push into the right hand to lift up, press into the right knee and the left foot. And for one last time, feel the pelvis rocking forwards now, a little bit of a flying back bend here. Take another full breath in and then exhale, come down. Swing the left leg over the right. If you need to, you extend the right leg out. If you can't, stack both knees up together. And then open your arms out wide, inhale. Eagle arms again, right arm over the left. And I'll just leave you a few breaths quietly here to ground, to root. Keep melting. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, release, and find your way into a downward dog. So we're coming to that pigeon, and you have the choice of coming to your back. You have your choice of bringing your left knee forward straight away, or sweep the left leg up, strong in the right arm, bend the knee, and peel that left hip open. Look under your left armpit as you really push into the right hand. The right foot is straight. And then looking forwards, we all meet with the left knee either inside or outside the hand. Slide the right leg away. And we'll just do that little pressing into both knees to draw them in towards each other, to lift yourself up. I feel a little bit like a bull in a bull ring doing this, or a bullfight for some reason. And then slide yourself back down. If you're on your back, your left ankle is over the right knee and you're drawing the legs in towards you. And then either choose your sleeping pigeon or come round to that little twisted pigeon. Right elbow outside the left knee, hands together as you look over your left shoulder. Don't force yourself into this. We're becoming quiet now, so come into sleeping pigeon if this feels just too crazy. And breathe. And take a full breath in. And then we'll all meet in sleeping pigeon, just for a few breaths. I hope you're not breathing ujjayi now, just coming to natural, soft, simple breathing. And then when you're ready, straightening yourself up, sweeping the right leg around for your Janushirshasana. And bringing your torso around over the right leg. Always sit up on something if you need to. Bend the right knee if you need to. And breathe and lift up the torso. And breathe out, fold. And breathe and curl up. And breathe out, fold. And breathe and curl up. And then breathe out, fold as far as you want to for a few breaths, softening and letting go, not striving here. Really soften the mouth and behind the eyes. Take a full breath in and a long breath out. And gently roll yourself up. Place your left hand behind you. Push into that hand to lift yourself up. Left knee, right foot, and sweep the right arm behind you as you ease the pelvis forwards. Lovely. Take a full breath in. And then gently come down. Sweep the right leg over the left. Remembering that you can lengthen out your left leg in the half version is absolutely fine. You need to be able to feel both your sitting bones and then open out wide if you want to join me in eagle arms. Left arm over the right. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. Take a few breaths. Feel the earth now. Really allow yourself to pour your energy, your weight down into the earth. Take a full breath in and then release. And either come straight onto your backs. I'm going to come straight onto my back, but if you fancy a downward dog to stretch out, please do. We will meet lying on our backs, our feet standing on the floor. Just to take some very simple unwinding type movements before we come into Shavasana. Take a full breath in and pause at the top and then exhale with a long sigh. Take two more. One more. And the next time you breathe in, push into your feet, lift your arms over your head, peel your pelvis and your spine bone by bone off the floor. And exhale, arms come back and your spine comes down bone by bone. Make it very sensitive. Sacrum nestles into the mat as your palms come down. You just take 2 or 3 more in your own time. Very melty. We're not trying to make a strong back bend, we're just releasing the spine and the pelvis after everything we've been doing. Flow with the breath, make it delicious. Very lovely. Finish the one you're on and then do one more, please. Very lovely. And then when you come down, take a moment to feel the body. Then slide your hands up your thighs to draw your knees in towards you. And what What do you feel like doing? Do you feel like drawing your knees in tight, or do you feel like rocking gently from side to side? Maybe circles with the knees. You choose whatever feels soothing. I wouldn't take any big movements. But at some stage, allow your knees to just fall to the left. Your eyes go to the right, just for a very brief, gentle twist. And in this twist, can you observe, are you holding tension? Or can your right knee stack quite comfortably down on the left knee, your feet together? Inside the thighs, lovely and soft. All the tissues around your hips are now letting go. And then gently take your twist to the other side. Looking to the left as your knees come to the right. Very tender now. And noticing if you're holding tension. And sometimes by simply noticing, it's an invitation to let go. And in your own time, lifting your knees back up, having a little hug, a little roll around before you extend into your Shavasana. Make sure you're warm enough. And can you give yourself to the earth now? Just allow yourself to drop. Allow your body to breathe itself without intention. How alive do you feel? How vibrant? And how soft? How fluid? course, you stay for as long as you like resting. But if you're ready to slowly come out of your Shavasana, there's really no hurry, you can begin to take a few slightly deeper breaths. Bring any gentle movements into your body that feel intuitively right. Maybe a little roll in the shoulders and the wrists and the ankles. Maybe a little stretch. If you're on your back, drawing your knees into your chest and giving yourself a little hug, a little rock from side to side. Before you're ready to roll over onto one side. And in your own time, meeting me in a seated position of your choice with your eyes closed. Noticing how you feel after that watery flow. Noticing the quality of your breath. Sense of the space around you. And taking a full breath in towards your heart space. As you breathe out, bowing your head into your chest. Empty your lungs completely. And then breathing in, lift your head, open your eyes. Thank you very, very much indeed for practicing with me. Namaste.